We head to Uvalde, Texas with NBC News correspondent Sam Brock. Sam, this is the most comprehensive report yet, taking a look at that response inside Robb Elementary.
Thank you, Morgan. It's comprehensive and it's crushing just based on the number of points where failures occurred, starting with the school doors that were supposed to be locked that weren't, guys, Wi-Fi connection that was poorly constructed and not enabling them to get push alerts out to the teachers who needed to see those alerts. Almost 400 law enforcement officers on school grounds where I'm standing. They couldn't take out one gunman. And now, guys, we're looking at body cam footage that is jarring and we need to warn you, has disturbing images.
For the first time, the public is getting a chilling picture of early moments inside Robb Elementary from police body camera footage.
Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding?
Early chaos and glimpses of calls to action.
We got to get in there. DPS is in the people. We got to get in there and just keep shooting.
That plea coming minutes after the massacre began. But that first interaction, the only time the officers are seen in the video physically confronting the gunman for well over an hour. This new footage released as the most comprehensive report to date conducted by the Texas House finds law enforcement, which ultimately reached 376 officers, didn't honor their most basic responsibility. The authors writing, they failed to prioritize saving the lives of innocent victims over their own safety.
Several officers in the hallway or in that building knew or should have known there was dying in that classroom, and they should have done more, acted with urgency.
Family members said they were hoping for more than a verbal dressing down.
But they're saying we already knew it. They were cowards.
Ultimately, some action was taken right away. The city's mayor announcing right before this meeting the acting chief of Uvalde's police department, Mariano Pargas, now on administrative leave. The report citing no evidence that any officer who did learn about 911 phone calls coming from inside rooms 111 and 112, including Pargas, acted on it to advocate shifting to an active shooter-style response. There are also windows into heroism.
Let's get these kids out of here. Let's get these kids out of here.
Students apparently being pulled out of the building. And this heartbreaking hallway exchange with Officer Ruben Ruiz right after the initial gunfire.
My wife's bathroom.
Learning his wife, Eva Morales, a teacher, was shot and dying before his weapon was taken and he was removed for trying to engage the shooter, according to Texas DPS. The only teacher who did survive in those two rooms, Arnulfo Reyes, shot twice, believes Morales could have been saved.
If the law enforcement officers on scene would have allowed him to continue pursuing the gunman.
Yeah, she would have probably lived. And I think she's one of the ones that they had said that also bled to death.
All 11 of the students in his class didn't survive.
Sam, that's just heartbreaking. I mean, beyond the acting police chief being placed on administrative leave, I mean, is there any talk about accountability, even just for other leaders, or even responding officers that day?
The short answer, Morgan, is it's unclear. I asked that very question to the chairman of this investigatory body to find out, you listed all of these different law enforcement agencies. Which, if any, do you feel like bears the biggest brunt of the blame, and what kind of legal action or criminal liability are we looking at here? And he sidestepped the question and said all of these agencies need to be doing their own evaluations, which we saw is happening in Uvalde. I would add the district attorney here broke weeks of silence and said that she is not speaking specifically about the investigation because of possible charges. Whether that actually comes to light, we're going to have to wait and see. Morgan.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.